Did you have any particular career goals, and have you hit any of them?
Well, when I come in the academy, I think my goal was to play Super League, so I did that quite early on. So yeah, it's probably that was the biggest goal when I come here, because it was probably my second chance kind of thing. When I was at Wigan, I want the most professional player. I didn't take it seriously because, like, I think growing up, I'd always been the best because I played a year above with my Oldham St Andrews side, so I played my lads a year above me all my life, and I'm not being like big-headed or anything. I'm not that kind of person, but I knew I was the best in that team, along with another lad, and then like made the England under-16s, and then I think when I got to Wigan, I just kind of got a little bit comfortable, and then obviously it bit me on the arse when in my second year of academy they basically said, we're not going to give you your third year. So then I was like, what the hell, this is my dream. All I want to do is play rugby when I'm older. And Andy Kelly, Matty Pete was my coach at the time, and he said, you can either stay here for the rest of the year. He said, you'll probably play most games and you'll probably go and win a grand final, or you can go to Huddersfield now and have that second chance and have a real go at it. And I'd just thought straight away, yeah, that's me.
Was that Andy Kelly's persuasive power, is that right here?
Yeah, no, he was the first person I met him, and Tully, kit man.
Oh, Tully, yeah. Greatest kit man in Super League, as he used to tell us. Anyway, to be fair, yeah. How do you see your career now, and what are your remaining goals?
I think my remaining goals, I think every young lad, I just want to play in a grand final, I want to win a grand final. It's what every young lad dreams of. Or Challenge Cup, I'm not really bothered. And then I want to play for England. And I think with me going to Wakefield and me playing every week, hopefully it puts me in that position too. I don't think I could ever play over the last few years because I've always been in and out. You've got to be consistent, and I think that's what.
Well, to be fair, you have been consistent when you have played. So I don't think we can disagree with that really. From your earlier comments, did you feel like the coach / club never trusted you, and did you ever question them?
No, I don't think they didn't trust me. I just thought sometimes their actions didn't. I always got told that I'd be the future of the club, but I don't think sometimes their actions kind of put that into what they were saying, if you understand me.
Yeah.
So like buying someone else and buying us, so it's like when am I going to get that future of the club? So am I going to be the future of the club when I'm 30-year-old and then I get my shot, and then I've only got 3 years of being the future, if you know what I mean? So yeah.
If you're not that Leroy, you'll be here for another 6 years.
Oh yeah, unless I play as old as Leroy.
I'm sure he's still on 28, really. That's all the questions. Anybody got any questions for Olly, or anything to follow up on what's already been said? No? Yes?
Yeah, I was going to ask, obviously Jerry last season was at Wakefield. Did you speak with him at all with regard to the decision to go to Wakefield?
Yeah, I did actually. I spoke to him quite a lot about it, and he just gave me the advice that Jerry always would, straight up, honest, and he's loved his time there, so I think he was probably the right person to speak. Well, he's the only person I could have spoken to because I didn't know anyone else there. So yeah, I'm a bit gutted he won't be there with me next year, but I think he's, when I start pre-season, I think he's getting some rehab done on his tricep they had operated last week, so I think I'll bump into him one or two times.
Anybody else? Martin?
Can you go easy on this next year?
No, I probably won't. Every time I get on the field, I'm going to go hard. So yeah, hopefully it's a good close game. Yeah, I'll stay away from Leroy.
Leave the old men alone. Lee?
When you got platted with that high tackle, was a high tackle, and you got back up.
They mean the one against Leeds?
What else said to you about it, ref, or anything? And what
What's
was
the
your
only
take
one
on
on
it?
My take on it were it wasn't that bad because I didn't know about it until after the game, and it's not that I was knocked out. It's the fact that it just didn't. It looked worse. He didn't connect. If he did connect with me, I would have been knocked out. So I think I did put something on Twitter. I never do that after games, but I just commented on Twitter about it because ever since my dad's always been tough on me about getting up if you're not injured and stuff like that. So it's always been in like my DNA that if I'm not injured, I'm not going to stay down. And I'm so against what's probably happened a few times this year, that people staying down when they're not injured to get a penalty. Especially when it's the middles and the props that are doing it, that really gets on my nerves because you're supposed to be the big tough guys. So yeah, it didn't actually connect to me at all. That's why I carried on, because I think if you did connect to me, I would have been fast asleep. So yeah.
I think as well, I remember you putting on Twitter, I think you did get a lot of commendation for your honesty about not staying down. There were a lot of people, sort of commending you for doing that. But obviously the easy thing would have been for you to stay down and us to have gained possible advantage. But like I said, if that's that's your integrity, that's fair enough.
Sky commentary mentioned it though, didn't they? Saying if he stays down,
yeah, that's
the card.
I think it was lucky, wasn't it?
But to his credit, he's got up, shown his great determination.
I think they were also saying that you shouldn't have got up. You should have stayed down.
Yeah.
You think so?
One of them.